I'm Vanessa.
I'm Royal.
And this is Exposed.
Episode 17. And officially Paris Hilton certified because right before we got on this, girl, she liked 3 of our posts. She commented, loves it. Well, the screenshot's right here for proof, but we are up expedition.
Yeah, and we know it's 100% Paris Hilton, not her social media manager, which honestly, if it was, I'm still...
Shout out
to the social media manager. You've made our day,
exactly.
our life.
Oh my god, no, literally. It's up on my story right now. Like, guys, guess what just happened?
So, anyway...
We went to Boiler Room.
Last night, yeah, we went to Boiler Room, which for some reason it was during the day.
And not what you would think. Like, we got to take you through what happened and everything.
Straight. I think we were in an anomaly. Like,
here are our outfits. I'm putting our outfits up. Here's a picture of our outfits. What you would think to wear to Boiler Room. What you'd be like, okay, that looks great. That we look sexy and hot as fuck.
I had a little t-shirt on, but then after I took it off, I was in a bikini basically. Mm-hmm. But we were the most naked people there.
It was crazy. I walk in and I go instantly I go, uh-oh, I am not seeing any bikini tops right now, and I've seen way less skin than I thought I was going to.
Full on jeans, workwear, and a bunch of frat guys, with the scarves and the hats and shit. I was
so crazy. And yeah, we were taken aback. We were like, where are the gay people? Where are the gay
Literally.
people?
So it was under the K Bridge, which was exactly where Ladyland was.
And let me tell you, there was no K there, okay? It was only straight people, so.
Yeah, that was that really took me back. So it starts at 3:00, which obviously we didn't get to.
No.
We got there at 6, and I think that was still
6:30.
6:30. That was still too early.
30 minutes really does make it. Yeah, no, it really was. I go there and yeah, we were talking about this where I was dancing and I was like, this just doesn't feel like a rave. It's not giving rave vibes. The music wasn't
bad,
but it was giving festival type energy.
Yeah, it was daylight. And there's you're making eye contact, and I'm seeing people in full jeans. I'm literally did these people come from work?
No, yeah, I know. Vanessa goes, oh no, I just saw someone with jeans, horrible vibe.
But I was over and over again. I'm looking around. I'm why are we the only 2 naked bitches here?
Leave it to straight men to first of all give nothing, and yeah. I'm are we going to the same Boiler Room? What is going on here? Because our outfits are appropriate and everybody else's outfits are very inappropriate.
Yeah.
We were looking amazing. Okay? I had on this super cute diesel top, which is actually a bra, but it really does work as a bikini top. And it's got the little diesel symbol that's a piece of metal right in the middle. And then I had these really cute shorts from this brand named, these micro shorts. Mm-hmm. And nobody else was matching our vibe.
Yeah, I feel because it was outside, it was not really a Boiler Room. It was more the Boiler Room festival.
Yeah.
So I feel we can't come down at it looking at it through that same lens.
No.
But yeah, I feel I was so thrown off because it was the first time we'd gone to a Boiler Room, and looking at that online, it's hot, sweaty, dark,
legitimately,
club kids.
Yes, you know? I was telling Vanessa, I was there is way less black clothing than I thought there was gonna be.
No, I was seeing bitches in floral jumpsuits. I was where are we?
You're is this Gov Ball or something?
So weird, and a lot of old men.
Yes.
Honestly, you could not have been a man around Royal Night last night because you can't do anything around it. You're not allowed to do anything.
No, men can never be right. Okay, they're always wrong. And why are 45-year-old men oogling at me?
Oh my God.
Did not come for this. I came for this to be a safe space with all the gay people. Okay?
Yeah, I was enraged. You could not do anything around me.
No, luckily so we go and we walk around to a couple more of the stages and stuff. It was cool. They have a stage that's right on the river, whatever river canal thing that is. And it is really cool. It's like the giant overpass, and then like there's two big concrete columns that have like graffiti on them and stuff. And that was fun. And yeah, like we're in front of these people, and I literally see the guy like take a pill out and like give a half to the girl, give a half to him, and take it. And then he turns right around and goes, "You're just so beautiful. I want you to know." And I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, dude."
I was like, she was like, "Oh my God, I just saw him like do drugs," and I was like, that doesn't make the compliment any less.
It was just funny, like turn around right after that.
Yeah, that was like your experience. I was getting like absolutely humped upon by this couple. The girl was like dropping it low to the floor as she should. She was gorgeous.
You're like side-eyeing me the whole time, just going.
I was pissed.
Oh
no, and then
God.
her dumpy ass, disgusting, smelly boyfriend, for some reason, is like also following her like down like his. I was like, why are your cheeks also on the floor?
This is the Miss Sanders episode. This is the Miss Sanders episode.
Like I actually have never been so enraged. It's like
why
I do.
would a man be there?
I don't get it. Like, yes, you're allowed to be like going to the techno clubs and like raving and having a good time, but like show up. Like, don't be weird. Stop doing the weird shit.
Oh my God.
Stop showing up with your scarves all the way around your head, and then like please just like take an appropriate amount of space. Like, you don't need to be checking like
This
small
drunk
girls.
guy literally is like basically almost grinding up the back of me because he won't move. I'm like standing my ground.
Yeah. I was queen of standing my ground last night. Like, I was like in my soccer, like ready to like.
Yes.
Boom,
And yeah,
boom.
we had like spiky, like I had spikes on my wrist and on like around my leg. And honestly, I wish I would have used them more. You know?
No, she only used them on me.
I know. I actually kept hitting you.
Okay, so we go in to the boiler room, like, and the security is like checking us through, and for some reason, I got like the drill sergeant.
I got
like,
through so easy. They did not give a fuck.
You had like 10 spiky things on. I just had a little wristlet, and they're checking through my bag, and like, you know, my Thai thing that I like was talking about from my last episode. It's like literally menthol. Basically, it's like an anti-nausea thing, and like, I feel like it's like the organic poppers.
Yeah.
Like, you sniff it, it's like you get like a rush, like a head high, but it's not drugs. Okay,
No.
let me just, it's literally just like, if you get car sick, you're supposed to just like focus on that.
Yeah, it's like Vicks Vapor Rub or something
literally.
like that.
But like, I love that shit at a concert because it's like there's so many people around you, and it's like, all right.
Oh,
like,
it's so great. It's
yeah,
so great.
it was lovely. And so like he pulls that out of my bag and he's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh," like trying to explain it to him.
And then you put it up to him, and he goes,
No.
like,
I just was like, I opened it and I was like, it's like a herb thing. Like, you just like sniff it. And he was just like giving me this like.
He was like, really? Yeah, I've heard that one before.
No, right. He like called his supervisor over and she was like, immediately knew what it was. And I was like, oh my God, my queen.
No, I'm standing there being like, what is going on?
Yeah, you're like watching me, like, first of all, I'm like.
And then the people are yelling at me, they're like, you gotta move. And I'm like, oh, sorry, my friend's right there.
Yeah, and then he like sees that I have this little specky thing, and he just is like immediately no. And so he was like, go hide it somewhere. I was like,
Literally, I text Vanessa like, you can throw it away, it's fine. Like,
so
we didn't even go back for it, whatever.
Yeah, eventually I made my way in there, but that was just the start of it. And then immediately I'm like seeing full length jeans and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Even on our way over, all the guys in the food truck were like screaming shit at us.
A guy literally was like, it was 6:30 in the daylight, and he was like peeing right on this fence, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. I like don't remember it being this stinky from the last
it's
time,
like right
but
next to some like sanitation.
oh my God, it smelled so bad. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I do not remember it being this stinky for Ladyland, but guess it was. I don't know. But anyway, we did have a good time. I know we're talking mad shit, but like,
the lady, okay, the absolute queen. Her name is Hiroko Yamamura. She's this 61-year-old DJ from Chicago. That's how I knew. I was like, oh, girl, you were there when house music, like, was being born. Such an amazing, great, like, just techno house set. Like, I was loving every single moment of it. Like, it was so amazing. So shout out Hiroko Yamamura. Like, I'm honestly, like, in my head I was like, oh, I'm going on YouTube when this is uploaded and like watching this whole set again.
Yeah, you're gonna look and see if you're in the background.
Yeah, I wanted to be.
No, we were a little too far, but it was great. It was so lovely. We were dancing, having a good time. I was an absolute menace. Last time for Ladyland, like, you know, my whole shtick about like really being able to breathe and taking care of yourself. So last time I had this like giant fan and I was like using it the whole night. So Royal and I got these fans that were like the electric ones.
Yeah.
And this one was like uncaged, and I was getting bitches' hair left and right. I think it happened just four times, and then I put it away.
Yeah, no.
This girl's like ponytail got like literally like sucked in there, and I was like, oh no.
She was being more nonchalant than I thought she was gonna be.
Me too. I was like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like trying to get it out, and then yeah, by the fourth, I think I could have stopped that a little earlier, but it was hot. And
it was.
I was like, all right, I'll just keep it really close to me, and then somehow, like, Girly Pop's hair was just getting in the way.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, that is like one thing I cannot stand in a concert is like having other people's like hair while you're really hot and sweaty, like touching you. I actually like lose my mind. So.
Which we were talking about this, and I'm like, that's exactly what I do. My hair is like long and flowing, and I'm like,
no, but you were sitting there with your hair in front, like I am more talking about like people that are like doing this and like smacking you. So, but yeah, it was not intentional. I was not like trying to get Girly's hair in there, but that does make me go insane.
Right. We had a man come up to us.
I was gonna say, like, we were having like the ultimate feminist discourse, and then.
You like I can so I've been reading I'm going to talk about this more like later. I got Whipping Girl, which is like a classic like trans girl book. Like a lot of like the T girls go, you have to read this book, you have to read this book. So I'm talking to Vanessa about it. And then like I see this, you know how it is. I see this guy staring at me and I'm just like, oh my God, like hoping I don't accidentally meet eyes with him.
Yeah.
And then he comes over and he doesn't say anything. All he says is, so, like, what are you guys doing after this? What are your plans after this? And
what happened to hi? Hello.
Literally.
How are you? My name is. I was like, I did not even turn into his direction. But, like, it was kind of like where food was. And I remember feeling eyes on me. I knew that shit was going to happen at some point. Like, we were, like prey, like, because we were like out, you know.
Whenever we had like a group of frat guys close to us, I would see them look at me and just be like, I swear if you come and talk to me right now, like, don't piss me off.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not the ones to fuck with.
Zero.
But anyway,
no.
like, continue.
And so then I just go like, I don't know, like, we're like not doing anything. And he's like, oh really? Like, yeah, we're just like kind of trying to get like the temperature and like the vibe. And then I just go like, yeah, like I think there's like an after party or something, but I don't know. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. And he's still just standing there. So I go, also like, sorry.
Wait, like, no, you were like, we're just going to a bar.
Yeah.
And he's just like still like, no, I'm not even trying to be like that.
Well, no.
Oh no, sorry, I'm fucking up. No.
So I go, yeah, like I think there's something happening. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And then I go like, yeah, but like, sorry, I'm a lesbian. Like, I don't like guys. And he goes like, oh, I'm not even like trying to be like that. And then looks at Vanessa and goes like, what about you?
Immediately after.
I'm like, what are we talking about? So you were meant to be like that.
No, like we clocked your tea immediately.
And then Vanessa just goes, oh, I'm a lesbian too. And
was like fully not, I like would not even look at him. Like I was like facing Royal and he like came up to you and I did not even turn my head. Like I cannot even give you the fucking time of day.
No, well, and then he like, he says something again. And then I just go like, yeah, I don't know. We're just like going to a bar or something, you know, like we're not really fucking doing anything.
Yeah.
And then he just goes like, oh, okay. And then leaves and scurries back to his like 3 other friends. And they left the area so fast. Like I could tell he was so embarrassed. And I was like, dude, yeah.
I'm sorry. Like if you did not even come up and introduce yourself.
No.
Like, you just came up and were, like, immediately trying to smash.
Where are you going? Where are you going after this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I ever tell you that?
Where are you going? You gay? You fuck? No, you won't fuck me. What about you?
Like, oh my God.
I was like, oh my God, just because we got little tops on, you're going to come this aggressive?
Exactly. That was the thing. And yeah, like, ugh, we all know how it is. It's like, oh my God, when there's other people with bikini tops on, it's like way more different. No, no, no. We were the both people showing the most skin the whole time.
Yeah, and
Like,
I could feel like the eyes, which was just so uncomfortable.
yes.
I was like, ugh.
And yeah, just like people in their 40s and like even like 50s, like full head of gray hair. And
Yeah,
like,
they like come up to you all close. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I felt like a piece of meat like that. Like, I swear to God, the less like normie or like plain Jane that you look, like when I was blonde, all the time, these like dudes would come up to me, and I'm like, thank God, like
no,
thank God.
absolutely. But
Anything you could do to like do man repellent is amazing. Like mainly
yes.
just not being 16 years old really
Oh
helps
my
because
gosh.
little would you believe that everybody around you is a fucking pedophile.
Legitimately, it's crazy.
I swear in my life I've never been catcalled as or like aggressively assaulted as much as I have when I was fucking 16. Or
Absolutely. I'm sorry, but it's like we all know the thing of, yeah, the age of consent is 18, but if that wasn't the case, a lot of people would go lower. You know?
Or like, oh my god, she's finally 18.
Yes, like that is
Pedophile.
gross. That is
Pedophile shit.
gross. No, but it was just other than that, the music was really good.
Other than feeling like a piece of meat,
Oh my
we had a
God.
great time. We were tenderized.
But yeah, no, oh my God. No, but we really need to we need to redeem this and go to an actually like really cool and like ultra gay boiler room. But I feel isn't that you kind of have to go for the person, you know?
Yeah. I feel like also because the people that are like real boiler room ravers, like they do get the VIP, like
exactly, like behind where you can actually like see people.
Yeah, like what you see on the YouTube videos, I feel like that is the people that like actually make up the boiler room, not just like I don't know, some like Morgan and Stanley frat guy.
I feel like those people weren't even like the crowd wasn't even crazy dancing.
No,
people were standing around.
Oh, there was this one couple sitting there like this.
Yes.
I was like, you're not even gonna bop your head
I'm like,
a little bit.
You're too cool to be here. Like, it's music, dance to it, okay?
Yeah.
Let us tell you how to have a good time.
Yeah, anyway, so we were the whole time just like
Yeah. No, but there were moments where I literally was like, it's the type of thing where you just kind of forget everything and you're just like in the flow dancing to like this such good music. Like Hiroko Yamamura, she's my queen now. She's like my girl. Well, I have to listen to her other sets.
We were looking at her like, oh my God, she's kind of older, right?
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh my God, I hope I don't look this up. And she's like 38. She was 61.
61
We
year
were
old
like, damn. No wonder this ends at 10:30.
Yeah, legit.
But that was great. I mean, she was like
just smoking
so
a cig
sick.
up on stage.
Yes.
Like, so cool.
Very cool. Very sick. But yeah, I think we gotta try out a new boiler room and go rave. But I think we also were comparing it to Ladyland because we were just there and for Pride, which was way more gay, and then we show up and we're not expecting this.
Like, straight people just ruin everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, half of the, like, thing about going to these kind of events is, like, seeing the crazy outfits.
Right.
I was, like, really hoping to see, like, some club kid shit, you know?
And also just, like, getting hyped up. I feel like when it's, like, oh, people hype you up and then, like, you go compliment somebody else. No. Like, I don't want any man.
I don't want any of you guys talking to me.
No.
Yeah, that was, I don't know. We were just a little not expecting that. But Zoe was like, oh, yeah, no, boiler room is straight. And I was like, what? Damn.
Not the ones I know. Not the Arca boiler room.
All right. Anyway, I got new hair, if you guys didn't notice.
It looks so good. It literally looks so good.
My birthday is next week, so, of course, you know, you got to do something really just huge and like change up your look and for better or worse right before make a rash decision, but I'm happy with it. I think it was cute.
Oh my God, I love the like up like the curl.
Yeah, right.
It's so just like 90s early 2000s movie, like.
Yeah, I'm hoping it is not as like much of a pain in the ass to like style every day, but
I feel like no, right?
I feel like it'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I can still put it up, which is good.
And even like if you do it straight as well, like it'll still look really good.
Yeah, I'm excited. But I always like never wanted to do short hair because I thought I looked like shit in it. But
you said that, and when we were talking about it, I was like, no, I think you look great.
Yeah.
And guess what you do?
Well, I think like because when I was blonde, I did short hair once, and it just like looked so normy, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is cute. This is chic.
No, it's a great color.
Yeah, it was like so bright in the hair salon, and I was like, you gotta go through phases where it's
yeah.
like, all right, I got the hair's done.
Like, what did I do?
I'm like looking at it with no makeup. I mean, like just pajamas basically, because I was just running around doing errands, and I'm like, I think it'll work. I think we're okay here. It's like the stages of grief, and then I go home, and they're like, put the makeup on, put my outfit on. I'm like, no, this is good. This is good. You style it like how you want, not how the hairdresser does it. I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm back to myself.
No, that's really good. I'm glad, and like, yeah, it turned out so good. It's gonna look so fab for your birthday.
I'm very excited. And okay,
what are you wearing?
Denim on denim, little fit. Trying to give a little bit of Britney Spears. Paris Hilton. Period. That's it. I don't know.
What's the necklace? Like, I've been looking at that.
Oh, yeah. This is I stole it from my mom. Oh. I don't know. It's cute. It's got a little flower on there. And it's like this sizing is adjustable. So you can make it like whatever.
Oh, that's nice. No, it's really pretty.
Yeah, she's cute. I love to steal a little family heirloom thing.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you. I have on this really cute Johnny Blaze like halter top, whatever the hell you call it, and I got it from like, it's called like First Team or something, from this place in the Lower East Side. But I kind of want to show, look at like, I don't know, it's probably not focusing at all, but this like really cool middle thing. Also, I hope it's focusing on my face. I'm literally gonna click my face. Okay. Anyways, and then honestly, nothing special. Actually, no. These are the On Twigs collab, which after we saw her, I was just like, I gotta get these bitches. Like, I don't know. I've been in my running shoe bag after I got the Solomons, and literally I had these. I was wearing these yesterday for the Boiler Room. So comfortable. Like, these are the most comfortable shoes I own, and they look fab. So that's a win, bitch.
I didn't show off my fabulous footwear. Yeah. I have like my little house slippers. They're just like cheetah print fuzzy ones, but I thought you guys should know that I'm looking very chic. Also, I have not showed off this collar, but we got this when we were in Spain. Bonnie has a cheetah print collar that has a little saber tooth. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't want to get up because I don't want to move her.
Don't.
I'm not going to do it. I feel like you guys can get the vibe. There's a little tooth on there and very goofy. I think one of Max's friends was like, is that real?
No, God.
Are you good?
Again, this
it's
is
like,
a Sanders episode.
It's like this big. I'm like, yeah, like she killed a shark.
Yeah,
and then, like, now she wears her kill.
Of course.
Yeah.
She's got a couple bear pelts as well.
Yeah. Can we actually title it the Miss Andress episode, or is that going to be a problem?
I wonder. It's kind of crazy. I've heard, like, I've seen people get mad online at being like, you said you're a Miss Andress. What? And I'm like, no, I see no problem with saying you are. Like,
that's my favorite drag name, Miss Andress. Yeah, that's my Twitter.
I remember you saying that. Yeah, you told me that. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like men that much. No. It's like, yeah, period. That's all I gotta say about it.
No, recently I had some experiences with men where I was just like, I don't know. Actually, no, not recently. I always have experiences with men where I walk away and I'm like, how can you be so dumb and an idiot? Like, it amazes me. And the bar is already so low.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll take a break. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with some more men-hating content. Vanessa Royal here. I'm editing the episode, and I wanted to pop in here for a second because you may have heard some stuff about a boycott for Boiler Room, and I want to shed some more light on that because I think it's important. Also, we are a pro-Palestine podcast, okay? Like, free Palestine up and down till we're blue in the face. And Boiler Room put out a statement in March 25th because in January 2025, they were sold to Superstruct, They were previously owned by Dice, which is Superstruct is the second largest festival group in the world. Also put the statement down below in the description. But Superstruct is owned by KKR, which they say has investments that categorically do not align with our values. They also say no boiler room staff at any level have held any ownership or voting rights in the company and had no control over the sale. We are also unable to divest because we have no say in our ownership. They also go on to reaffirm, they've had various changes in control, investors, and boards and ownership, but their commitment to editorial independence and Palestine has never wavered. Quote, they say, we will always remain unapologetically pro-Palestine. We continue to adhere to BDS and PACBI guidelines regarding artist programming and brand partnerships and engage with Palestinian artists and organizers in order to formalize our internal policies in line with this commitment. We uphold international law and human rights for all, regardless of identity. Again, I just want to shed light on this. I just want to, say, like, Boiler Room has reaffirmed we are pro-Palestine. BDS is the boycott and divestment thing. I would recommend go looking at BDS and PACBI as well. Again, I think this is important to say. I just wanted to let you know, go down and read Boiler Room's, whole statement regarding this. And back to our regularly scheduled episode.
All right.
All right, we're back. I feel like I don't ever hard. I feel like we always hard launch. I'm like, okay, we're back here. Demna last whatever. I'm tired today.
Yeah, we don't really have much to say about it, but Demna's done. Now he's going to Gucci.
It was such a legacy, and he'll never be forgotten. Chunky giant shoes have been changed forever.
Name your top 5 Demna songs now, if you're a real fan.
Can I get back to you?
Sure.
Siri, tell me some Demna. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Siri actually turned on.
I know. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Trump claiming that the Epstein files are fake and created by Obama.
Because if there's one thing that makes it sound like you're not on them, it's you constantly saying, "Why do we care about this anymore?"
Yeah,
why do we care about this, guys?
Try to make it sound like you're not the guy that farted in the room challenge.
Literally, you're like, who farted? Why are we? Come on, guys. Wait, what's
we
that?
should just go to the other room.
I think you should leave where he has the hot dog costume on.
Yeah.
Who could have done this?
We're all trying to figure out who did this. Oh my God. What if? Yeah, of course we knew this. And I don't know. We were having this conversation earlier where we said the MAGA people don't care about this, and then you're saying that if you were ever borderline, you voted for him.
Yeah, the people in the middle.
But can you ever be in the middle with this fucking loser?
But at the same time, this was a massive thing. He promised oh, when I get into office, I'm releasing them. And I think a lot of conservative commentators, because he lost Alex Jones with this. Alex Jones started going oh, well, this is crazy. They're lying. And I'm oh, when you lost Alex Jones, damn.
I'm shocked though, that this is what's making them realize you guys, every single thing he's ever done has been like this.
The 9,000 photos he has of with Epstein and with Ghislaine Maxwell. But yeah, it's he's the king of saying I'm going to do something, and I'm not. He's a pathological liar.
I mean, what about those taxes? I mean, I'm not going to bring it up. You can put it would be the whole rest of the episode of all the things he's said he's done and then is not.
The whole list.
It's and Joe Rogan too is wait a minute, what the fuck? Wait, actually, he may actually be on it.
So insane.
Yeah, I don't even know what Joe Rogan says, but that's what I'm assuming. I'm hearing that this discourse is that he's opening his eyeballs.
This is all a rumor about Jeff Bezos possibly buying Vogue.
As a wedding present.
Who knows if that's gonna happen? That would be insane because he owns the Washington Post or Bloomberg. Let me fact check that. But literally, what news organization does Jeff Bezos own? We're doing this live. I'm not cutting anything. The Washington Post. He bought the Washington Post, and literally they just started pumping out why high egg prices are fine, why billionaires are good and justified. Just all the things you think a billionaire owned, like news organization would be posting. And like why lower taxes on the rich benefit everybody, like dumb shit like that.
Do you know who owns the New York Times too? Because I've been seeing them put so much anti-Zoran stuff.
The New York Times has always been horrible. They've been ultra transphobic. Like they have pushed so much damaging rhetoric about trans people. And then they have all this stuff where they're like, when Zoran was 19 years old, he checked that he was like Indian and African American because he's from Uganda. Yeah. And they were trying to freak out about it, and honestly, people didn't care.
Yeah, I mean, they're putting so much like propaganda. Like I've seen that so much on my Instagram feed. Is like
it's not working anymore.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
but I'm not even following them, so it's like they're putting out like ads and stuff like this. So it's just like, oh my god, eye roll.
Also, I'm sorry, but like, you're gonna try and pit people against like Muslims in New York City.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like maybe that works in your little suburb, but like literally if you go around in one day, like you can go to 10 fucking neighborhoods that are like fully different ethnic groups.
Oh my god. And
like
I think it's also just like, I think everybody here knows at least one person that's Muslim, and it's crazy when you know somebody, you're way less likely to dehumanize them and like somebody from a specific group, like, ugh. Anyways, it's so insane. And honestly, it's great to be seeing that like these tactics that they're like aren't working anymore, because honestly, the voting block is kind of changed. Yeah. You know?
No, I've loved it. Like, I've seen, like, so many nasty shit that they're saying, like, that he would do for women. And then, the rhetoric, though, is, like, online, they just turn around, like, bro, this is his wife. And, like, they met on Hinge. She's, like, this sexy, like, cool girl that does her own stuff. And it's, like, you were not stupid. Like, I'm not falling for your, like, your little grabs.
Like, 9/11 is going to happen again. Yeah. He's going to have 9/11. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, you can't. This is just, like, too racist for the people who voted.
Islamophobia is insane.
Yeah, apparently, like, that's totally okay. Like, racism is bad unless it's Islamophobia. Like, that's just, like, go insane.
Well, that's been legal since 2001. Actually, more like the 90s. Yeah. Actually, more like always in the U.S. Like, it's insane.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's crazy, but I appreciate, like, they said, like, this was the most amount of votes in any election for governor or mayor.
Yeah.
For mayor. But, like, and it's, like, so funny to me that, did you see that shit that Trump was like, oh, we're going to send over the federal government to take over if he becomes mayor? I'm like, oh, so the most democratically elected election is going to be taken over?
Oh
like, could you be more of a dictator?
Yeah, and fascist. It's
literally
so insane.
Oh, great, a fascist regime, exactly what we voted for.
Never seen this before. We never have seen this before anywhere else.
I don't know. Bring up some examples.
I can't say that on here. That's for the Patreon.
That we don't have. So
that we don't have.
Yeah, but that was all about, like, circle back to Jeff Bezos possibly buying Vogue. That's, like, apparently people are saying, like, oh, that's why Anna stepped down, which I don't know. There's just, like, a lot of discourse here and there that is all wrong.
That's like all the tech bros or something. That's people who have no context, you know? Like, oh my god, Jeff's gonna be the new editor-in-chief for Vogue. Like,
could you imagine?
That would be insane, and that would tank the brand, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if it was Vogue, I don't really care. If it was Paper Magazine or like something I actually care about, MF Mag.
Right.
Imagine. No, I don't really care about the Vogue one, but
anyways, like, you watch Love Island more than me, but I've seen this as well. A lot of people getting lacking for saying racist stuff. Okay?
Yeah, they're being chopped. A lot of people being cut from
Sierra, like, saying, I'm holding space for this slur. Like, she said that in her apology, and I'm just like,
yeah, I saw she was wearing a shirt that said empathy. I was like, oh, choices.
God.
Yeah, apparently, like, first or second episode, they cut this girl, Yulissa.
Yeah, and wasn't it just, like, in the starting, they're like, Yulissa has left the island.
Yeah. I don't actually know what happened with her controversy, but
some racist.
Yeah, I just have to assume. I don't know. Apparently, like, Nick also said some shit. This is, like, very unresearched and just like stuff I'm seeing online. But
still F them. Like,
I don't
it's
know.
crazy. I'm like, how many of you were really racist? Because like, I'm sorry. That was not me when I was growing up. Like, I did not have the need to go online and like say slurs. And also like with Sierra, it happened like last year.
Not that long ago.
It happened like last year, like 2 years ago. It happened multiple times of her saying the Asian slur. Like,
yeah, it was like in reference to her having Botox or something, saying she looked like this. And she's not that old. And so I don't exactly know what year she had it. But like, if you're getting Botox, you're not that. I would hope you're not like, 10 years old, like a little kid.
No, but it was recently.
It was
she was saying
super
this stuff.
recent when she was an influencer. People were screenshotting and responding to her, and she's like, "Well, that's a good thing. That's not how I'm using it."
Exactly. You're like, huh?
In what? Like, oh yeah, let's double down.
Is this like 2005? We're like, no, but like, I say that word like with them, and you're like, huh? Like, that's
bad take,
insane.
girl. Yeah, I mean, I was seeing also people being like, "Oh my god, how did the producers not catch this?" I feel like coming from the producer side, the way that the next like contestants are going to be like personal investigations, like they're gonna have to do. But yeah, I do feel like that is kind of a tough thing to do, like that deep of a background check on like their entire life.
Also,
but it's on social media.
Do it? Because at the same time, like, that's drumming up controversy. That's drumming up. I'm like, honestly, I wouldn't put it past the reality TV producers to like have eyes on it. But like you're saying too, of course, like I think next time they will that, because of course they threw her off the island. Like, they took her off.
I mean, after a while though.
Yeah, no, that
after
is
a
so
long
true.
Time. Yeah, and those those producers are so shady.
Absolutely.
So shady. Like, they cut off like half of what this one girl did in the Ville that was like super toxic, making like these other islanders look like they were freaking out over nothing. And so, I don't know. They are like extremely shady. And like, they also didn't show the family as like up to a certain point in the show, because they knew like, oh, if they see this they'll get really mad or something. And so when the families like came to visit, they just like didn't know half of the shit that was going on. But yeah, like, I don't know, I do understand like one point is like trying to actually get something produced and like have to get people to work through it, because I can't imagine how difficult it is to get all those logistics.
And I think like you walk into those types of things just being like, okay, I'm gonna have all my words twisted. Like when I audition for The Voice and they're like getting my whole life story, I'm having to like write this like freaking, essay about my life, because I'm like, oh, they're taking stuff to use for the sob story. Like, all of this is such a simple formula. Drama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, but I feel like though, I will say, this show is specifically not like, there's no love on that island.
No.
It is quite literally like the Stanford prison experiment.
Yes.
Like, it's, I don't know if I said that last time, but it's really getting insane. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching people get like psychologically like tortured on there.
It is crazy. It is so.
Yeah.
Love Island, more like not Love Island.
Yeah, more like we are not in Love Island. All right. Also, there's like scientific refugees going to France from America, which, again, where have we seen this before? And like, what a crazy headline. Like, we are supposed to be like, oh, what an amazing nation, America first, America number one.
Literally.
We literally have scientific refugees. Like, what the... okay, so they're going to France, and apparently it's like a funding from the EU where they're trying to... take in researchers who have had like funding cuts from Trump, which is
shout out.
Yeah, it's amazing, but like we're gonna be underdeveloped.
Well, it was DEI research, so like it was woke.
No,
it was woke research.
That's not true though. But yeah, that's crazy. Like
that. No, that's like what he was saying, basically. Like literally.
Well, they cut funding though for every single type of like.
No, like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what specifically these like. Apparently, there was like 8 refugees that came in and got these kind of like programs.
Oh, like the South African. Did you see those South African refugees fleeing the white genocide in South Africa? Did you see that
No,
stuff?
no.
Yeah, 2 came because Trump had this whole hoax that him and JD Vance were peddling, that there was a white G-side, I probably actually can't say that on here, happening in South Africa, and that all these white people were getting killed, when in reality that wasn't true. The South African prime minister came over and was trying to tell him no, that's not happening. And they're like, we're gonna accept refugees from South Africa for
so
that.
as long as they're white, they can come in.
Absolutely, because the white people are being persecuted. Okay,
We must drop everything.
the oppressors are being oppressed.
Yeah, that's insane, actually.
God, this has been a fired up episode.
I know we're angry, but I was telling Royal, I have never had such an aggressive, I go look at my phone in the morning and every single
The doom scrolling is real.
Yeah, every single thing that you see is the most horrific. Each slide, I'm like, oh, wow, let me look at the next one. It's someone murdered.
No, what?
Someone's being killed. Oh, your rights are gone. Instagram ad.
What horrors? It's horrors beyond our comprehension every single day.
Yeah. To add to that, literally, there is a Prospect Park dog unaliver. There's someone that lives in the park and apparently had...
Unhoused person.
Yeah, he had killed a golden retriever with a stick and was urinating on the woman, and she was trying to
I didn't know
flee.
that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God.
And she filed a police report and everything. Of course, they didn't do anything. And he's still walking around. There's pictures of him with his giant stick that he killed this dog with. And
so insane.
yeah, so be careful if you have a dog. Apparently, we were talking to this lady that saw him yesterday there, and I am
yesterday?
Yes, that's what I was telling you.
I didn't know it was that soon. Oh my God.
That's why I was looking around. We went to the park today with Bonnie, and I was so spooked.
Oh no, I was looking around too. Literally when you were playing with Bonnie, I was keeping watch.
Yeah, well, apparently it was by Grand Army Plaza, but still, you can walk around the fucking park. I don't know where you are. But yeah, no, so that's really devastating. I don't know, I know a lot of people who have PTSD and stuff, have mental issues, but obviously it doesn't make things okay to kill a dog. But I do think that totally reflects on our society, is that we don't go out and help people who have mental health issues. We just either put them in jail or let them rot out on the street.
That's the thing where it's yeah, what are the police gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna be well, we can't really do anything. We can't do anything about it. And the lady's my dog is literally dead.
Yeah.
Someone killed my dog.
Yeah, apparently, so that happened I don't know how long ago, but very recently they're saying oh, he did it, he was trying to do it again. He was trying to beat this it's a smaller dog, and the lady was trying to fight him off, and he was threatening to shoot her. So yeah, very spooky. Very spooky. Yeah, I don't know. I was really protective mommy mode today at the park.
Absolutely.
But I just want to hang out. Can't I just I don't know. I guess it's New York. You can't really ever be completely
You're never
off
alone.
guard. Never
No.
alone. Yeah. Okay. Well, anything fun we can change the subject about?
So New York's hottest club, just a nice New York City rooftop summer party. There's something great about that, where you're just vibing on the rooftop. It's perfect weather because it's dark outside, and it's just a vibe. And it made me, I've talked about this before, but just how much I miss my Bed-Stuy apartment rooftop, because you have a view of the Manhattan skyline.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a really good time. It was just a really good time.
When I was in Greenpoint, I lived in this gentrified ass building, a gentrification building that had the nicest rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
They had turf and shit out there, and all these tables, and I would have lunch out there. It was so nice. But alas, we've moved on.
That or a backyard.
Yeah, now I have the backyard. So
yes,
that's nice.
yes. No, we really have nothing in my building or anything. And I don't know.
You have the fire escape, but you have the air conditioner there, yeah.
Which, no, I don't. No, I have my.
Oh no, you.
I have my air conditioner in a different window, so in case of a fire emergency, we can leave.
Yeah,
quickly.
and landlord, we know you're watching, so.
Yeah. My landlord watches this, definitely. The 6-year-old Jamaican guy.
Yeah, thank you for the support.
Yeah, exactly, Randall. Love you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was like recently we went to this bar that was having a rooftop, and like that was so crowded. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What was it, Honeys or something?
Yeah, somewhere in Bushwick. But that was like so packed. I was like, oh my god, this. I don't be trusting the New York roof.
I
construction.
definitely was like, oh, if people start jumping,
Yeah, like this is caving in.
Somebody's gonna fall through. Okay, wait, I need to see.
I think it was called
Honeys. Yeah, it was Honeys. Yeah. Honestly, it was kind of like a vibe.
It was. Max got this orange wine there, and now he's been like hooked.
Though, God, we waited in line for 30 minutes. You may think we're exaggerating. 30 minutes we waited in this line, probably even longer.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. Like literally, it was like from the bathroom to the front door.
We could have like walked and found another bar in the time. Like,
now we're committed, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For Media Rex, I think we talked about this last time, but this show and Royal hates reality TV, but now she's hooked. Okay.
Any New York show, because it's all on the Lower East Side, so I'm like, oh, I know there. I've been there.
Yeah, they're like, it's like a show called Next Gen NYC. It's on Peacock. Yeah, we're sharing Peacock accounts now.
We're sharing what?
Yeah, but it's all these like rich kids from New York, and they just are like some of the most insane people ever. Like Delulu.
One of the girls is like, I actually don't wash my hands.
Yeah.
And
she's like the likable one.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I like grew up poor. She's like the only one who like grew up poor. And I'm like, girl, she's like, yeah, I don't wash my hands. Everybody, like a bunch of her friends were acting like it's normal. And then she starts going like, yeah, like my body, my choice, you know?
Yeah. And then she was like trying to touch someone and they were like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really, like, you just didn't wash your hands.
And they were acting like the girl who was like, I don't want to touch you was weird.
Yeah, they were like, what a bitch.
Literally.
She just like didn't want to hold my hand. And she was like,
she keeps bringing it up.
Yeah, they were like, oh my God, she just touched the bottom of someone's shoe and then like didn't wash her hands. And then like they went to the bathroom, didn't wash her hands. And they were like, oh, you're not going to wash your hands. She's like, no, like my body, my choice. Like, I just feel like like it builds up like my immune system or something.
Like, and then in a couple episodes later, she like backpedals and she goes, well, like I do like wash my hands sometimes at the bathroom, and I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah, you were don't. Like fighting tooth and nail on this, but anyway, yeah, I was like, you guys need to watch this show, and then. Yeah, but that was like, okay, one thing. And then they have this ridiculous guy, Charlie, that is one of the most like horrific people I've ever.
Entitled.
Almost 30 years old.
Emotionally stunted.
All right, camera died, but we were talking about this guy, Charlie, who is so nasty and mean. He was like going off on the girl who didn't wash her hands. And he was like, okay, so she like didn't return him a $200 speaker for like a week or something, and and then she did, and he started to absolutely lose his mind again. Almost 30 years old, being fully bankrolled by his father.
Oh yeah,
and he's like a fake crypto trader where like
he's just like, yeah, I just get money from my dad and then I buy crypto. Like
yeah,
that's it.
He has like a $10K a month allowance and then buys crypto like to trade. But his friends were like, I don't actually think I've ever seen him do that. Even his roommate, they're like, he's maybe made $300 doing that. And this girl, Georgia, who doesn't wash her hands, is like an event planner, basically, like, you know, earns her living, didn't grow up super wealthy or anything like that. Did grow up on the Upper East Side, but like, all right, well, according to them, not wealthy. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
But he literally goes off on her for the speaker thing, and he goes, you wouldn't have been on this show if it weren't for me. You are literally dirt poor. That's like one of his best friends.
So insane. Well, then he has this whole other thing with this girl who's black, and he basically was kind of doing the stereotype of like, oh, well, you were being like an angry black woman. He mocked her. He did like this. And she was like obviously rightfully upset.
Yeah.
And then he like refused. He's like, I don't really know what I did wrong. Like, I don't like. And then he apologizes to her and goes like, hey, I'm really sorry. It was like fairly heartfelt. And then half a second later goes to his friends and goes like, yeah, I didn't even mean it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I didn't mean any of that.
Literally. And
why
then,
do I have to mean that?
And it gets back to her, of course, and she confronts him and goes like, what, you said you didn't mean any of it? And he goes like, I'm not talking about this right now. I'm not talking about this.
Yeah, he's like, I thought we were cool.
So insane. I'm like, if someone is coming to you and saying you're being racist and your first thought is to be defensive, like, that's not a good look. Not a good look.
He was immediately like, you're making this just like so much bigger than it is. Yes. And like, he had his friends trying to be like, hey, like, I don't think you're understanding this perspective. Like, can you, just apologize or like hear her out? And oh my God, he was just like, I just want to leave. Like, I'm going to call my own Uber back. Like,
so crazy.
Oh my God. But yeah, no, the show's buck wild.
Rich people suck. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Yeah,
spoiled rich kids.
Yeah, literally, this show is like a worm in my brain that like it makes me try to psychologically like analyze these people.
Oh well, the gay guy who kept going like, I just can't do confrontation. I'm just not good at confrontation. They mentioned it. 87 every episode is him or some of his friends being like, yeah, he just can't do confrontation.
Yeah, no, you should watch this last episode. It's like his birthday and they're all fighting and he's just I think I watched it. I watched it. He like climbs into the trunk of the car.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, low-key though, like me.
I watched this stuff and I'm like, all of your guys' problems are like fake. They're like not real problems. They're like...
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure it's like made up more for TV too, but like you do see their personalities, their real personalities coming through, especially for that guy Charlie. I'm like,
it's crazy.
I am not enjoying what you're giving out.
Also, I'm sorry, but like you're acting that way in front of the cameras.
It's mad embarrassing. His apartment too, they were showing it. It's just like all like covered in weed and like dirty dishes and stuff.
Gross.
And he's like, oh, you guys like don't get anything in the shot that's like, gross. Like I can't be showing people that.
Crazy.
And I love that they do him so dirty.
They really do, and it's great. It really is great.
They do. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. They like were trying to show like the empathy, like, oh, he's got a bad relationship with his dad and this and that. And like, honestly, I'm sorry.
It's hard to have empathy for these people.
It's hard. It's hard. I'm like, I feel like you're old enough to know better. And like, I don't know. It's a tough one to
wrap your head around.
And I was going to say watch, but I do enjoy watching it.
It is, because it's just incredulous. The stuff about the non-hand washing, I was like, this is insane that everybody's acting like this is normal.
Yeah.
Especially in New York.
No, I know. That's my favorite thing is that it's set in New York. And so like you get to see them doing everything. And
right. Like Lower East Side.
Yeah. It's mainly Manhattan, which makes me like laugh. And there's one girl from Brooklyn. But like, I feel like she's got to be from like Williamsburg or Dumbo or something.
Definitely.
Because like, it's funny. They'll be like, oh, we're in Greenwich Village, whatever. They like get really specific about the Manhattan ones. But then when it comes to her, they'll be like, where are you from? And she goes, oh, I live in Brooklyn. And then no follow-up questions.
Zero.
Like they don't know.
And
Brooklyn
like,
is one
they're
nasty,
like, really?
horrible place to them.
Why can't you live in Manhattan?
No, oh, you're too poor for Manhattan. It's like it would baffle these people to think that you'd actively want to choose Brooklyn.
Yes. I'm like, girl, I love my BK.
I know, and I feel like they only ever go out in Manhattan too, which is crazy. I'm like, you guys are going to these little tiny ass clubs or like events or whatever.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, they had this whole like situation about going to the box and getting a table for $14,000.
Yes.
It's crazy. I mean, they're like literally some of them are like 20 years old getting a table at the box.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
so insane.
Your reality and my reality are so
different,
so completely opposed, but it's crazy. I don't know. I like to see it's like how the other half lives.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Bonnie. Honestly, with that, I think let's finish this out. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on everything because we are now Paris Hilton certified. Okay?
And you know what that is? It's hot.
That's hot. Anyways, we'll see you for episode 18. Girl, we're almost to 20. Bye.